The NBA has officially announced the 10 starters for the All-Star Game, and the list brought a historic surprise. For the first time in more than 2 decades, LeBron James is not among the starters. The announcement quickly echoed throughout the basketball world, as the Los Angeles Lakers star had been a constant presence in the starting lineup since 2005, building one of the longest streaks in the event's history. His absence marks a symbolic moment of transition in the league, which is now reinforces the idea of a league in renewal, with young stars sharing the spotlight with established veterans and showing that the NBA is going through a generational transition. This new all-star lineup also fuels debates among fans and analysts. For many, LeBron's absence as a starter symbolizes the advance of a new era, led by players like Wembanyama, Shai, and Luka. For others, LeBron's historical weight and continued relevance would still justify his place among the starting 5. Regardless, seeing new stars take center stage in one of the biggest showcases in global sports. If you enjoy content about the NBA, international basketball, and the biggest sports news, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Among the Eastern Conference starters, the main highlight is Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks, who continues to be one of the league's top forces thanks to his consistency and impact on both ends of the court. Joining him are Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics, Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks, Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons, and Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers. The presence of these players reflects not only their individual performances this season, but also the growth of athletes who are taking on increasingly important roles within their teams. In the Western Conference, the list features some of the biggest stars in today's NBA. Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors maintains his status as one of the most popular and decisive players in the league. Luka Dončić, now wearing a Los Angeles Lakers jersey, also secured his place among the starters, reinforcing his position as a generational talent. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder represents both his team's rise and his own evolution into a superstar. Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets remains dominant and continues to affirm himself as one of the greatest centers of all time. Rounding out the list is Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs, who confirms the enormous expectations surrounding his name and shows that his impact is already a reality. LeBron James's absence becomes even more notable when looking at the voting process. All-Star Game starters are selected through a combination of votes from fans, NBA players, and media members, with fan voting carrying the greatest weight. Even so, LeBron finished only 9th among Western Conference players, leaving him out of the starting group. Despite that, there is still a possibility he could be selected as a reserve, which would keep his streak of all-star appearances alive, though no longer as a starter. The All-Star Game is scheduled for February 15th and will take place at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. The event promises to bring together the NBA's biggest talents in a spectacle that goes beyond the game itself, featuring entertainment, musical performances, and a major celebration of basketball. The choice of starters. Of perspective, the fact is that the announcement of the starters has already fulfilled its role in generating discussion, engagement, and anticipation for the big event. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with more news, analysis, and debates about the NBA and the world of basketball.